What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another game from my recent top 8 performance at the San Bruno Norcal Mid Season Showdown. We're going up against Jaden today. He's the only person that we fought that wasn't like a VGC All-Star. He doesn't have anyone's brother as far as I know, but it was his very first time at our like local tournament thing, and I'm really excited to see him in the future. He eventually did make top, and he's going to be using a water team that is a Golduck, Pelipper, Lele, and Kartana. And actually, where's my notebook? Let me look up what his other two Pokemon are, because I think that's something I should start saying in these videos, what everyone's other Pokemon are that influence like my picks here, because you can see my Pokemon, Incineroar, Raichu, Ninetales, and Lele. My other two are Garchomp and Butterfree. So his other Pokemon were actually Scizor and Coco. So we had the Scizor Kartana course, similar to the way Aaron Zing ran Metagross and Kartana. So that's why I decided to lead with Incineroar. So you can see me giving this little additional boost of content shows why I brought what I brought. Because in other words, like, why would you think I would want to bring Incineroar to fight a water team? So I'm just going to start this one off, get right into it, and show you guys my second round. Remember, first game was against Juiha, and this game is my second round in our Norcal Mid-Season Showdown, I guess. So here we go. We're going up against Jaden, who has actually a very stylish trainer. I might take that look for myself. I like the way the blue matches with the white. And we see I have Incineroar Raichu. And I'm really happy for Incineroar Raichu until I see that Lele, because I have potential for double fake outs to be able to judge speed tierings and other stuff like that. But unfortunately, we're going to be fighting against a Lele turn 1 again. And this is back when, because this was a couple weeks ago, this is when Scarf Lele was huge. Like, I'm also using Scarf Lele. So we're making a bit of a gamble here. We're going for a fling on his Lele. Luckily, it was not Scarfed, and we're going to see him Sacred Sword my Incineroar, who is the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. It is actually going to live, and I'm going to be able to trade with that Kartana using Flare Blitz, and any matchup where I can trade my Incineroar 1-for-1 against your biggest sweeper, against like a water team, I'll take those roles any day. So Incineroar gets traded for Kartana. We unfortunately have to fling turn 1 against Lele, but we get the information of knowing that the Lele is not Scarfed. So we're going to see Golduck here as I send in my Scarf Lele. Now the correct play, I think, in his situation would be to protect with Golduck and switch out the Lele for Pelipper. That's what I expected him to do, so I went with the Moonblast just in case he didn't switch, and the Volt Switch up into that slot. But as you can tell, that's not what's really happening. He is going to fodder his Lele, but his Golduck didn't protect. His Golduck is actually going to be attacking, and this is kind of bad for me because I have to bring him my Weather user early, and it's going to make it so he can send out his Pelipper and then have the Weather advantage in this matchup. So a little bit of Weather Wars going on here. So we're going to see his Golduck go for the stupid, what is the Water Z move called? I always forget. Hydro Vortex? Is it Hydro Vortex? And I think it's Hydro Vortex. But anyways, Golduck is going to be going for the Hydro Vortex, and I'm like, man, if he KOs my Lele, I'm going to die. But remember, there's no Rain active, and he's actually targeting my original Raichu slot, because that would have been able to KO Raichu, but Ninetales is a little bit bulkier, and I'm sashed, so I'm fine. But at this point, because he didn't like crit KO my Lele, I realized that I'm probably going to be fine in this matchup. So he has to send his Pelipper out here, and remember, these are his last two Pokemon, so as long as I switch out my Ninetales, I should be fine. So he starts up his Drizzle, and what I'm going to have to do here, like I said, is just withdraw the Ninetales, come back in with Raichu, and if I have to, I can fake out the Pelipper because it's not protected by the Psychic Terrain because it's flying. But we're going to see Golduck Scald on what was the Ninetales slot, looking to pick up a very fast KO. Unfortunately for me, I get burned, but fortunately for me, Drizzle's up, so I'm going to be taking half damage from burn, which is pretty good. I'm also going to be able to reply with a critical hit Moonblast, which I'm pretty sure I did need, but it's not like it's the end of the world because there's no way Golduck has KO power on my Lele. And then he Tailwinds with Pelipper. His only thing that could have saved him there, I think, was going for like Hurricane on my Lele and next turn Scalding Lele, but you know, at this point in the game, I've pretty much won. He goes for the Protect play with his Pelipper just to make sure my Raichu ticks out a little bit, and it's kind of funny. Remember, he did get a Tailwind up. Like, it's totally up. He's double his speed right now, and the power of Scarf Lele is going to be shown here once again. Scarf Lele coming in hot. It's still going to be faster than the Pelipper, just slamming these super stabbed Moonblasts into that guy. Doesn't really pick up a one-hit KO. I do get a special attack drop, which I don't really need because at this point I have just enough Pokemon to win the game. and we're going to see my Raichu come in and win the game with a Volt Switch. So very good game against another person who did still manage to get top 8 out of a very, very stacked tournament. I'm very surprised that he did this well at his very first one, but you know, shout outs to him. I wish if he had like a Twitter or something, I'd link it. But very good play. Note that we fought against Lele Cartana again, and this is back when like Assault Vest Cartana was like the thing to do, and Scarf Lele was like that new hotness because it was like 2 weeks ago. So remember, you got to take all these games with a grain of salt and realize the meta has matured a little bit, but this game still was exciting to play and, you know, cast for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will, you know, see you guys next time with my game. I think I'm going to be fighting against Hui next game, so that's going to be a pretty good one. Stick around, and that's about it. Peace out, guys. See ya.